At the White House tomorrow, what's being billed as a job summit, how to create desperately needed jobs. 15.7 million Americans are out of work, and the jobless rate stands at 10.2%. The president has promised to bring the best minds together tomorrow. Our Betsy Stark has already talked to some of them and has our closer look.
Okay, I'm interested in a job.
Most of the ideas for creating enough jobs to put millions of Americans back to work will be expensive for the taxpayer. But many say the priority is reviving the economy. Google's CEO Eric Schmidt, who will be at this summit, told us that by using tax credits and other incentives, the country could create 1 million green jobs.
These are jobs that can be created very, very quickly, that have a very long-term and strategic benefit to America. They cause us to fight fewer wars. They will cause gasoline prices to ultimately be lower. They're jobs that are very difficult to move overseas.
But some say these jobs will take years to create. And Bill Dunkelberg says the 400,000 small businesses he represents need help now. His advice? Cut payroll taxes on workers and employers.
We'd have a lot more money into everybody's paycheck, and labor would be a little bit cheaper since the owners wouldn't have to pay their half of the payroll tax.
It's politically incorrect to say so, but John Sylvia says businesses would be more likely to hire if the minimum wage were lower.
It makes no sense to have a whole bunch of unemployed people at a high minimum wage when at a slightly lower minimum wage to start. At least they're working and getting income.
The idea is probably politically impossible. Far more popular are calls to restore the flow of credit to cash-starved small businesses, responsible for creating 2/3 of the country's jobs. Thea Lee of the AFL-CIO says the cash to do it is already there.
We could give all the money to the big banks and watch them sit on it, or we could lend the money directly out to small and medium-sized businesses who will use it to build up the real economy and to create jobs.
Her idea? Just take $50 billion from the bank bailout fund and lend it directly to small businesses instead.
The White House said today no decisions have been made on which job initiatives it will ultimately support. Charlie.
Betsy Stark reporting tonight.